Hey, I'm Joshua Jarvis, and this is your Chateau Elan 2013 review and 2014 preview. So, 2013 saw 49 homes sold in your community. So, if you're a Chateau Elan resident, you're watching this. So, 49 of your neighbors are new this year. And it goes without saying that the homes range from 245 all the way from 2.7. That's the range of sold homes. And with that wide of a range, it's nearly impossible for us to have any generalities other than the fact that it's all Chateau Elan. So, with 49 homes sold, there's some data here that basically, if you get my newsletter, you will kind of see this. But basically, homes that were priced close and had the lowest number of days on the market, and the ones that basically sold close to their list price had the shortest time on the market. That's what I was trying to say. And so pricing is key, because right now your average price is $725, but your average sales price is about $100,000 less in the low sixes. And so that's an average. Keep in mind, again, 245, 2.7, that's the average. So you're giving up $100,000 to incoming buyers. And the only reason for that is just kind of mispricing and mismarketing. It surprises me, as an aside, and I don't want to bash any particular agents, but it surprises me the lack of photos and videos for such a high-end neighborhood. In fact, 4 homes over $1 million sold in Chateau Elan in 2013, making it this only second to Sugarloaf Country Club for luxury communities on the east side of Atlanta, so northeast side of Atlanta. So Chateau Elan is clearly one of the premier neighborhoods to move to. It would seem that that the marketing effort should be stepped up. So obviously we would love to help you with that, but if we're not helping you, then make sure you demand quality from your agent. The other thing is that I'm looking at this. You guys are giving up about 13% overall, and so that's what that amounts to when you take the averages in of giving up 13%. And again, a lot of that has to do with there's still some short sales, there's still some foreclosures. The way that they do building still in Chateau Elan is in my consideration, is what I consider broken, and many builders have expressed their dislike for that method. But basically, it's still a sought-after community, so take it how it is, I guess. So with 49 homes sold and that big range I told you about, what to expect in 2014? Well, now more than ever, there's going to be new construction in Chateau Elan. Also, there'll be some construction outside, and that will be beginning again in the areas around Houston and Brazelton and Buford. So these communities particularly are going to affect those that are in that sort of $500,000 range, because basically what happens is once the market hits 500, it goes from a seller's market, and really that number is more like 400, 450, but it goes from a seller's market and flips over into a buyer's market. There's more inventory. There's more than 6 months of inventory of this, which means that the buyers can kind of pick and choose. So there hasn't been a whole lot of building in the last few years. So basically, the newest home they could buy that's a resale is going to be 5 years ago. So what we're recommending to our sellers is that if you're thinking spring, you need to move it up a month or two. If you're thinking summer, move it up to spring. If you're thinking fall, you may want to move it up, because basically what you want to try to do is beat the builders and having available product, if you will. The other thing that's going to affect you this year, although we do think this is going to be an up year of real estate, new construction is going to compete pretty heavily with the resales. And the other thing that's going to happen is the interest rates. If the interest rates go up, and you have seen that the Fed is already making some adjustments to this so that the rate does go up, then that can affect your overall affordability of the home. In fact, if it goes up 1%, it's almost like a 10% reduction in the value from a buyer's purchase power standpoint. So, and I'm happy to explain more of this in detail if you want to call our office. But basically, if the rate goes up, the buyer's purchase power goes down, which is going to affect the pool of buyers that could potentially buy your home. So, like I said, Chateau Elan is a great community. It's a destination community for a lot of people. It's one of the reasons why we like specializing. It's kind of a dream home, so we get that whole dream home experience with our buyers and our sellers. So anyway, that's your review. If you have any other questions, please go ahead and comment below. Ask questions there. You can visit our blog at georgiahomesdigest.com. as well as the very specific Mill Creek gahomes.com for the very specific area of the Mill Creek area. So thanks so much for watching, and look forward to talking to you soon.